Hi, I'm Alistair Weaver. That is our head of testing, Jonathan L. Farland. This is a Tesla Model 3 Performance. That is a BMW M3 CS. And this is Edmunds U-Drags. Let's get on with it.
And here we go. Today we have a 2024 Tesla Model 3 Performance with 510 horsepower and 546 pound-feet of torque. It's running on Pirelli P0LX, going up against the 2024 BMW M3 CS with 543 horsepower and 479 pound-feet of torque. It's running on Michelin Pilot Sport 4S's. These two are going head-to-head on our Edmunds U-Drag track, which starts with a quarter-mile drag, then they hit the brakes, do a 180, and power back to start-finish. At the end of the first run, we'll swap drivers and lanes and do it again. Hey, you love Edmunds U-Drags, right? Subscribe now and visit edmunds.com, where you'll find all the info and inventory you need for new or used vehicles, including the famous Edmunds ratings. And if you're looking to sell, we'll even make you a cash offer for your car.
So, launching the Model 3 Performance, well, let's just set the car up properly into dynamics. We're going to have acceleration in insane, obviously, ride and handling in sport, steering weight heavy, that's a personal preference thing, and then critically into track mode, which should give us a little bit more dynamism through the corner and fire ourselves out the other side. Now, so, how do I launch it? Pretty easy, really. Just plant my right foot on the G of go.
Okay. It's M3 CS time. We're gonna go through and set up our BMW launch control like we normally do. We have everything pre-programmed into this M2 button, so we just hit this twice. That puts us in M2. So we have the engine and chassis in Sport Plus. We have steering and brake in Sport. And we have the MX Drive in four-wheel drive Sport. And then as far as launch control goes, ultimately, you just want to have traction and stability control completely turned off. I have it selected over into manual gearbox mode, and then I ensure that the drive logic is turned all the way up to 3 bars. From there, we bang it over into drive because it doesn't like to downshift after you've launched it, and then that way we just ensure that the transmission clicks down once we make the turn. Anyways, that's how I'm going to run this race. I'm hoping that I'm going to come out victorious against that Model 3 because, you know, gas-powered cars are fun, they're engaging, and we know a lot of you love to see gas cars beat EVs in these races, so wish me luck.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Go, go, go!
Oh, BMW got a slightly better launch, but now the Tesla is pulling ahead. Oh, yes, it is. Come on.
Yeah, oh no! Oh no! Oh, all right, get him on the brakes. But that's okay.
Now roll it in with the thing.
Go, 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 go! Oh, so close! Get him! Get him, 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 get him!
This is unexpected. It's victory for the Tesla.
Oh my God!
That was kind of not what we expected, Jonathan, and nor did I expect the race logic system to end up in my lap halfway around the corner. But I kind of threw it away, and I think we completed the run okay.
Yeah, I mean, that was beautiful. I did not expect the Tesla to put out a win. I mean, I felt like this put together a pretty good lap, but man, that thing is fast. I think I might have been a little underestimating that thing.
I think when you and I were talking about it, when we looked at all the specs on paper, and what was weird is, like, as all BMWs, it launched fantastically well over the first like 15 yards, but then this thing just started to pull away. It was really shocking. Yeah, it just sort of pulls itself out. It was good.
You know, I'm done talking. I wanna try out that Model 3 because it seems like it's gonna be a lot of fun. All right, I'm in the Model 3 Performance now. I'm a bit flabbergasted by the outcome. I thought for sure that CS was gonna have what it took to take this thing out, but apparently this thing is more of a beast than that thing, not to mention half the price, less than half the price. So I'm super impressed with this car. Hopefully I can pull out the same result. So I'm not gonna change any of the approach here. I've got everything set up the way that Alistair had. So all I really need to do is, when I hear go, hit the accelerator and stay out in front as best as I can from that big, ugly green thing. It's certainly gonna be coming for me. All right, wish me luck.
So, BMW M3 CS. Now, that last race was unexpected. Jonathan and I figured, and the rest of the team figured, that the M3 in CS form might have enough for the Model 3 Performance, but clearly not. So, can I do anything different? Well, not really. We're going to do the same sort of thing. Gearbox, we're going to have to kick as we go down the run. Hope the launch control works. It's always a bit hit and miss with these things, but when it does, it launches really well. And then, I don't know, can I get a better run?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Got the good launch.
Whoa, he got a good launch. Come on, Tesla, get it back, get it back, get it back.
Right, where's your braking, son? Where's your braking? Come on.
Here we go. Whoa, oh, brake, come on, come on, come on, come on.
He's about level, he's just pulling, he's pulling away now.
Come on, stay ahead, stay ahead. Stay ahead.
Top end, have I got top end? Come on.
Got it. Wow, wow. Woo.
So, Jonathan, pretty much an identical result. Victory again for the Tesla.
Man, I am surprised by this thing. It is, you know, they call it the Model 3 Performance, and it is living up to its name. We can't ignore the fact that it is 100 degrees or hotter out right now. It's 100 showing on my display here. So it is hot, and as we know, turbocharged cars, especially high horsepower turbocharged cars, don't exactly like heat, and neither do EVs, but I feel like the heat is probably a little less detrimental in this respect. Yeah, I don't know. How did the lap feel in that BMW?
Honestly, it felt like a really good lap. I think we braked pretty much together. I think we were at the turning point. I think we were literally side by side. And then it was just on the exit. I think, you know, the fact that you've got so much torque and it's so instantaneous, it just hauls itself out of the corner better than the BMW. The BMW is still sort of, you know, hunting around, getting itself sorted, whilst the Tesla's just pulling away.
Yeah, I mean, the braking experience for me was actually, it threw me off guard a little bit. I had to press on the pedal quite a bit harder than that BMW, whereas that BMW just kind of touched the pedal and it gives you full brake and you feel like you're not gonna run out of brake. Here, I had just a split second of like, oh, am I gonna make the corner? But I made it no problem. I had to baby it around the apex just a little bit just to kind of manage that front and understeer at the slow speeds. But once I got it turned around and fired it out, I mean, it was gone. I would just hope I had enough battery juice to stay out ahead of you, because I know that CS will start picking up speed and just start trucking.
That's what I was kind of hoping, that I had a bit more top end. Sometimes you see with gas cars that you have a little bit more top end and you can start to haul it in, but if I was, it was pretty marginal.
And here's the track conditions. Woo! Check out that 101.2 temp. Look, we know the M3 beat the Ioniq 5N, which beat the Model 3, but heat, it just sucks. And for the best numbers. 0 to 60 goes to both cars, with the Model 3 and M3 hitting 3.1 seconds. Quarter mile goes to the Model 3 at 11 seconds at 124.8. Max cornering goes to the M3, pulling 1.21 Gs. And the win goes to the Model 3 with a time of 33 seconds at 133.8. For the official leaderboard, head on over to edmunds.com/U-Drags. Neither the M3 CS or the Model 3 Performance improve on their previous best times. So the M3 stays in 13th and the Model 3 stays in 18th.
So, we didn't expect that.
I mean, yeah, I wasn't for sure. Like, I thought for sure the M3 CS was going to pull out a win. It just, it does the track thing better. And so, you know, you put it up against this, which is a really fast, you know, EV. I don't know. I'm still a little bit in disbelief, to be honest.
Maybe it's because it's hot as hell. It's over 100 degrees as we record this, but it's got carbon ceramic brakes. On paper, it's got more power. It launches unbelievably well. I mean, there was two big surprises to me. One was this car was faster off the line, which is not what we expect for gas versus EV. But then once it was pulling, this started pulling back, and that wasn't expected either.
I mean, especially in the race that you ran, like when it was on a fresh battery, it was just walking that M3, and I was like, what is going on here? But yeah, I think, you know, heat is definitely playing a part here. But that being said, I mean, this just, you know, from behind the wheel, you would expect this thing to just take it, like not even, no questions asked. It's still kind of a little bit of a challenge, you know, the brakes here. Yeah. You have to baby it at the corner a little bit. Like, it's just not as dynamic feeling as this car. But, you know, you stitch together a clean enough lap and it has a potential to win. Yeah,
you have to be quite patient on the turn in that. But then also in this, you know, it's still like when you're starting to look for the gear and it feels like it's not as linear in the way that it fires it out the corner. Yeah. Once this hooks, it hooks.
There you go.
So there you go, a tale of the unexpected. If you want to see more of these U-Drags, subscribe to our YouTube channel, head to edmunds.com/U-Drags, that's U-Drags without a hyphen, to check out the leaderboard. And while you're there, look at everything else fabulous that Edmunds has to offer. Thanks for watching, bye-bye for now.